Have you been wondering how to buy a home in a recession and avoid losing money? Well, you're in luck. World-renowned wealth expert Robert Shemin joins us now from Medellin, Colombia this morning in his beautiful backyard, and he has the answer. Good morning, Robert. Wonderful to see you again.
Great to see you, JJ.
Well, the house behind you is absolutely spectacular. Let's talk about homes. It's the place where we raise our family. It's such an important sanctuary for us all. How do you find a house that is below market?
Well, this is the largest investment most people will make. And what I do is find highly motivated sellers, which is easier during this kind of recession we're going to. It was tough last year, but you could always do it. We're looking for sellers, tired landlords, houses that need some work, houses that don't show some well, foreclosures. There's millions of them come down the pike. And you make an offer. Remember, you're in control, way below market. And if you look hard enough and do enough, you can get a property sometimes 20, 30, 40% below market. And that's what you need to do because house values in some markets could come down. So you have to buy them right. Most people just go to the retail market, pay full price, and pray that the market goes up. You can't do that now. You got to find a motivated seller.
Very interesting. Yes, I tell you, the market here in Las Vegas, Robert, as you're well aware of, it is fascinating. So when you're talking about foreclosures, you're talking about buying or buying and flipping a house. There's just so many options out there. What do you suggest, timing-wise, on the subject of buying and flipping? Is right now a good time to consider doing that, or do you want to buy and hold right now?
Well, I prefer buying and holding. If you buy it right below market and it cash flows and you know what you're doing, you're holding for the long term. You're not going to sell next year or in 18 months if the market was down a bit. You lock in all your profits when you buy it right. But for the flippers out there, and that's what I do too, is you can do it now, but you got to be very, very careful. Before you could fix a house and sell it for top dollar immediately, sometimes the same day or in 5 days. Now you got to know your micro markets, that neighborhood, and we're being extra careful. So we're not buying 15 or 20% below market. We know that in some areas the market can come down that much. So we're making sure we got a great deal. And here's the key, JJ, plan B. I was in Vegas where we bought to fix it, selling, you couldn't sell it. So you got to have the plan B. I'll rent it. I won't lose money. I don't want to rent it, but I'm going to hold on till the market comes back. So you got to always have plan A and plan B just in case that market moves down again.
Very interesting. Let's talk about a whole nother plan. Let's say you own a home, you're living in it. Are there ways to make money while you're living in your home?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, this home I'm in right now, I rent it. I live here and I rent it all the time to things you wouldn't think about. Yes, you can do Airbnb where legal. You can also sometimes rent them for events, photo shoots, conferences, a lot of digital nomads now. So there's a lot of ways to make your house gather some income. I never realized there's so many photo shoots. And sometimes you just need regular homes, nice homes, and they'll pay you to come film, and they actually have great food usually on set. So a little bonus there.
You get a little craft services. Yes, there are a lot of photo shoots. We're in the age of influencers, Robert. Come on. I don't doubt they'd want to take a photo at your home. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about our viewers right now who are watching, who are really interested in this conversation and the investment that might be available to them, but they really don't have much cash or maybe even much credit on hand. Any advice there?
Sure. I was brought up the only way to buy a home was have a bunch of cash, pay cash, or have great credit with a big deposit. And that is a myth. There's actually 11 ways to finance homes. Let me give you one or two of my favorites. One, owner-seller financing, where the seller is willing to give you a mortgage for 10, 20, 30 years, not the bank. Oftentimes, they don't even check your credit. Some do. And you can negotiate a small deposit and buy a house with not so great credit, little or no deposit. Another way is partner up. When I got started, real estate, I had no money and no credit. What's worse than bad credit? No credit. The bank said, we only look at $200. So I went to people that had credit and had money. I found the deal. You can find the deal. Even if you're going to live in it and say, hey, why don't we partner on this place? Now, of course, you want to do everything in writing with an attorney to protect your investor and yourself.
Yep.
That's how over 90% of my homes still to this day. I now have money or credit. I use money, partners. Third way, lease with an option. Rent it with the right to buy it, lock in a low price. If the market goes up, you can make profit.
Yes.
And you can credit when you're paying rent, so you're not just throwing your rent away. A little more advanced technique, But those are three quick ones that are not
Robert,
traditional
thank
that
you
you can
so
do.
much. We've run out of time. I just want to say there was someone back there feeding your birds in the cage. So it's a good time for us to wrap up this interview. You know what? It's time for the animals to be fed. He has beautiful peacocks there in Medellin, Colombia. Wonderful to speak with you. RobertShemin.com is the website. Go there for even more great information.